Everybody, happy Friday. I wanted to do a quick video here. I have to admit I haven't figured out how to do live stream and share my screen yet. So I'll get there, but I figured, well, let me just go ahead and do it the old-fashioned way and make a video, and that way at least you'll see what I'm doing. It's the end of the week and I have 3 open trades currently. So let's take a look at those first. First one is Euro Chef. Okay, this was a buy and it was a buy here. And you can see that it kind of danced around a little bit, but it is still going up. And more importantly, if we look down, we see that our QQE is above the 50. Our SSL is still green. We're still showing an uptrend. So we're going to hold on to that one. Next one is Euro USD. This was a sell down here. So this one has already taken the first take profit. It's really backed back up again a lot, unfortunately. However, if we follow this down, we can see that our QQE is still below the 50. We still have a red sell signal from SSL, and we're still in a downtrend. So I'm just going to let that one run because the stop loss is at break even. If it continues to digress, then we break even. If not, maybe it'll change its mind and turn around again. Third one, Great Britain USD. Again, we had a buy way back here. This has been in this trade for a long time, but it hasn't come close to stopping out yet. One of the things that probably wasn't as good about this trade is if you notice the white line is over the blue line, and that's typically my exit signal. But I didn't notice that when I went in, and so now I'm in. And as long as it doesn't hit any other exits, I'm just going to let it ride as well, because the QQE is still above the 50. We're still showing buy SSL, and we have an uptrend. So I'm going to leave that alone. Now let's take a look at what is in the hopper for today. I usually do this information on a whiteboard, but I couldn't figure out how to show you guys the whiteboard, so I sat down and just typed it up in a Word document. These are my open trades. So look at that one, was open way back on January 12th, so that one has been going a long time. So over here, what I do, and this is typically on my whiteboard, but I'll do it here so you can see it, is whenever I get a signal, I will write down what the pair is, what kind of signal it was, and then I'll write down if there are any contradictions. And if there are contradictions, I don't take the trade. As you can see, this was a C1 sell, but it had low volume, C1 sell, C1 one candle rule, low volume. So the things that I looked at for today are these guys right here. So let's, I want to start though with Audi JPY, just in case I don't want to run out of time here. So let's start with Audi JPY, and you can see there were no contradictions on that one when I looked at it a few minutes ago. Let's see what it's doing now. So Audi JPY, okay. All right, so here, let me get my crosshairs. So here's our candle. It's going up very nicely. You can see that we just had a fresh signal on our SSL. Our QQE is above the 50, and that blue line is actually crossed over. We have good volume and an uptrend. So I am going to buy this. Boom. There we go, our first order of the day. However, I actually think that's going to be my only order. because these other two that I saw had low volume. But let's just take a look at them to see if they're still low volume. The first one was Euro Aussie, and this one was actually the one candle rule, because you can see yesterday or a couple days ago. Let's see now. Oh, I don't have this one here. I thought I had it. It's Audi JPY. Anyway, it is one candle rule today, but it is still low volume. Let's go look at it. Euro Audi. Let's go back over to our screening. Yep. Here's our screening. Euro Audi. Let's take a look at that one. Okay, so here's our candle. You can see that the QQE is below the 50 and it has crossed over that white dotted line, which is a good sign. Our SSL is on the one candle rule. It had a fresh signal yesterday and now it's the one candle rule. It would still be okay. However, look at our volume. Everything looks really good except for that volatility. So I am not going to take that trade. Of course, I could kick myself on Monday when I look at it and it went to town, but we have to follow our system. The other one that I was going to look at was Audi Chef, and this was the same situation. It's a C1 signal on day 2 for the one candle rule, but it still has low volume. So, Audi Chef. I'm sorry, Aussie Swissy. I have to get my nomenclature right. Okay, so here we have our candle. We can see that we have a nice cross on the QQE, even though that's, that's not really important. I mean, that's not a rule for going in, but I may make it one because it seems to make a lot of sense. QQE is above 50. SSL is still green, and that's the one candle rule uptrend, but as you can see here, our volatility is low. So as much as I'd like to take that trade, I'm not going to do it. So I'm only going to take that Aussie yen trade right here. This one's the one that I took, and we'll see how that one goes. Anyway, there you have it. There are the trades for the day. I will try to get off my butt and get some other maybe a recap video or one of those building blocks done for you this weekend, because I miss you all. Anyway, have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon.